Namaste, all of my dear students. You're welcome to the next video of social studies. So today I came here to teach you about the social studies. At first, before starting our topic, in our previous class we discussed about human rights, some agencies working for the sector of protecting and promoting the human rights. About that we discussed in our previous class, my dear student. Today I want to give one question I want to give, and after that I will start the next topic today. Social studies class 10, that is. Okay, so my dear student, at first the question that question number 1 as a homework first I want to give, then after that I will discuss the next. Various national and international agencies are working for the protection of human rights, in Nepal. Various national and international agencies are working for the protection of human rights in Nepal. Give short introduction and role of following agencies working to protect human rights. One, that national human rights commission, informal sector service center. Third one, that Amnesty International. Amnesty International. Okay, so my dear student, this is the work, this is the homework at first about the topic of human rights, and now I want to move the next topic. Okay, our today class 10, lesson 10. In our lesson 10, the topic rights of women and indigenous nationality. Rights of women and indigenous nationality, also called Adivasi Janjati. Okay, today our next lesson, my dear student, our next lesson, lesson 10, rights of women and indigenous nationality. Indigenous means what? Adivasi Janjati. Adivasi Janjati, that is known as indigenous nationality. Okay, today our this topic. Okay, I want to move at first the topic that rights of women. First, rights of women. Talk about this, my dear student. Rights of women. Then after that we will talk about indigenous nationality, means the rights of Adivasi Janjati. Then we will discuss. First, rights of women. Simply we can say, women are not less capable than men. First, women are also more capable. Women are also comparative capable as a male. If such women have also given the opportunity as a male, as a man, certainly they can also do something, yes, as a man. For example, just you take example, in our country Nepal also, the President Bijayadevi Bhandari, women, how we can say women are less capable than men? No. There is a lack of opportunity to them. So still they are lagging behind. Still they are just, they haven't got opportunity, such type of opportunity which are necessary, which are needed for them, so that they are still back. But they are not incapable. They are capable. Yes, as a man, my dear student. Okay. At first, simply you can say, women are not less capable than men. Similarly, they have been playing significant role in the development significant role for the development of the nation. They have been playing significant role for the development of a nation. Similarly, women empower is possible only if their rights are guaranteed, if their rights are ensured. Women empower only possible if their rights are ensured. Otherwise, no chance for the empower of the women. Similarly, women have also occupied, yes, women have occupied more than half population in Nepal according to our 11th census. Similarly, these are about short introduction. Okay, my dear student, let's talk about this. Rights of women. Today's our topic, that rights of women. Rights of women. That is our today's topic. In the lesson 10, rights of women. What are they? Women are not less capable than men. I have already said you. Women are not less capable. They are also capable as a men, but still they are not getting the opportunity. And people of our community, people of our family, also they are not giving the more priority, more value as a male. Otherwise, they can also do something what the contribution given by the men. Yes, they can also give the same contribution. No any kinds of discrimination. But in our country, Nepal, in our community, in our society, there is a male-dominated society. Females are exploited. So, still they are not getting their own platform for the progress, for the development. Okay? Similarly, my dear student, they have been playing the significance, means very important role. They are playing the important role for the development of the nation. Yes, they are playing the very important role. And there is a saying, in one family, if a woman, if a female is educated, whole family can be educated. Because in a family, for the management of the family, for the development of the family, for the progress of the family, yes, women playing the vital role than men. So, they are playing the very important role, yes, for the development of our nation. Similarly, women empower. Women empowerment means development of women. Women empower means what? महिला सशक्तिकरण. महिलाको अवस्था तल्लो अवस्थादेखि माथि अवस्थामा ल्याउनु. That is called women empowerment. For the development of the women, for the empowerment of the women, at first what should be there? If their rights are ensured, if their rights are guaranteed in the constitution, if their rights are given, after that only women development, women empowerment can be possible. Otherwise, no chance for the possible of their rights or rights of what? Women. Okay. Women have also occupied more than half population of Nepal. We all know about that, my dear student. According to our 11th census, according to the census of 2068, according to the census of 2068, we can easily observe more percent of female, more percent of women than men. Just like women 51.50% and men 49.50%. Okay, this is the condition. Sorry, 48. Yes, this is the condition. Up. Okay. So for the if we talk about the constitutional provision for women, if we talk about constitutional provision for women, महिलाको संवैधानिक व्यवस्था कुरा गर्दाखेरि there is a provision of National Women Commission, rights of women. Also there is formulated as fundamental right to men. Okay, these are mentioned. Okay, my dear student, I want to move the next topic on the topic of that right to men. Our next topic, that is provisions made in the Constitution, law and policy. Made in the Constitution, laws, policy. Constitution, law and policy. Policy making level. Policy making level to establish the rights of women. The rights of women. Okay, so what are the provision made in the Constitution, law, policy making level to establish the rights of women? What are that? Simply we can say, first one, provision of acquiring citizenship in the name of mother. In the name of mother, there is a provision to acquire citizenship. Next one, that end of gender discrimination. End of gender discrimination. Second one. Third one, that equal parental right to men without gender discrimination. Equal parental rights to men. Equal parental rights to women without gender discrimination. Without gender discrimination. Similarly, formation of National Women Commission, that is also formation of National Women Commission. Formation of National Women Commission also mentioned in the Constitution. No discrimination on the basis of origin, discrimination on the basis of origin, religion, on the basis of origin, religion, caste, language, gender, caste, language, gender, sex, disability, etc. Next one about the provision that participation of women in the state structure. Participation of women in the state structure. In the structure, provision of right to women for provision of right to women, provision of right to women for safe motherhood and for safe motherhood and reproductive health. Okay, my dear student, these are about the different provisions which are mentioned in the present Constitution of Nepal 2072, which are mentioned the provisions. About that provision I have detailed here. Okay, in our next class I will describe this all, my dear students. So now I want to stop my class here, and your homework is to learn, and in our next class I will describe this all. Okay, now I will stop my class here. Hasta namaste, see you again, thank you.